what was your role on the project?
So I was mostly acting as the creative director, so that involved a lot of artistic decision making, but I was also involved in doing a lot of the concept art and a lot of the turnarounds to help with the 3D modelers and some of the particle effects as well.
So I was project lead and 3D artist, so I was tasked with trying to put all the elements together, make sure that kind of things are being done. I guess my main developmental role was working on environments and animations.
What was your role on the project?
I handled the Unity implementation and the programming of Gloria. So there was a lot of C# work in Visual Studio, and I generally spent a long time working on getting the mechanics to work, the actual interactions themselves, so all the wiggly lines. Yeah.
I was asked to come up with the design and develop on game mechanics that could represent musical interactions that by the end of you had a sense of understanding and connection between you as the player and the NPCs.
What was your favourite part of Making Gloria?
Well, I've always really loved designing characters and creating or coming up with ideas for the worlds that they could inhabit. So the character design was really fun for me. I just really loved letting my imagination run wild.
The initial conversations and design talks were really cool, and working through the mechanics was nice, and there's also a level of satisfaction with getting the mechanics to work, figuring that out. That was quite cool. Like when the first time I see it working is cool, but above all of that, when you see like people gathering around to look at and play your game, there's something really special about that, and I couldn't take that for granted.
What was the hardest part of the project?
I think design logistically was the fact that we didn't want to use any talking or dialogue, and trying to get mechanics that people could understand without needing tutorials, worlds that people could navigate without needing like directions.
It was quite an abstract idea, having to come up with a way to show understanding, because it was more showing it without words, and that was a real struggle. It was having to figure out a way to represent this audio in a organic way without feeling detached from, sound.
The game speaks volumes about loneliness, of course, which was our original research topic. It's all about communication and how that's the key to overcoming these barriers between people. Like, it's just all about bringing people together, really.
Just approaching them as a complete stranger and talking to them, even if it's with your violin, means a lot to them and makes their days, I guess, much better.
We've got a lot of little stories being told throughout the whole game. That was kind of the point. We wanted loads of tiny little narratives interweaving. We've got one that's like, it's okay to be different, and that's nice. And it's okay to be alone, and most of the time you're not alone.
Like a way to connect would be find someone who can do what you do, and well, in this case it's music, and connect through that. It's just that music happened to connect with everyone.